As you saw in the last episode, we traveled to Veneto to rescue and bring home a 350. After having lunch and visiting some of the architectural and natural beauties of Veneto, one of my favorite regions, I have to tell the truth, I really fell in love with it. We went to pick up the car.
Do I reckon I have to drive with a hat on? It doesn't shut, it's open right back here. A kitten has walked on it. It can't walk around like this. We've come to save it.
I not only had to bring the car home without a battery, which if it had turned off, I would have been totally screwed, but the top was also half open. So I drove with a cap, scarf and heater cranked up. A few days later, I went to the trusty old school garage for a general checkup.
Having just arrived here, they've already fixed the convertible top, which wouldn't open fully. Now it opens fully, so that's already sorted and good. Now what we need to fix on the car was the convertible top. That would open all the way, but wouldn't close. This end part made of metal, made of aluminum, this thing, whatever it is, closed on its own. So they've already fixed that. Point one is done, point one is fixed. Maybe we needed to cover more distance with the battery. Maybe it needed to be running, I don't know. Anyway, we'll do additional tests. Then we have some issues. Maybe I've already shown them in the other video, but let's go over them again. So as you can see, the warning light that stays on is the one for the parking brake and ESP traction control. So we need to see how that goes. We definitely need to detail this bodywork. It's not visible from the camera, but there are a few imperfections. Look at how beautiful it is down there. Here everything is in order. There are no leaks. There is nothing. Everything is perfect. What a show, guys. What a show. Look at the... When I hit the brakes every now and then I would hear a noise, and in fact you should be able to see that, the pad. Let's see if I can go down here. Maybe I don't know if you can see. Anyway, the pads are done. We have to buy those too. Luckily the discs are fine, because then if we have to change those too, it would cost a fortune. Instead, we'll only change the pads and we'll be fine. The engine oil, the oil filter and the air filter were replaced. Then it remained to understand what the warning lights we had on the dashboard indicated.
Actually, there was nothing. I mean, the lights were there because they had remained in memory since there was no battery. I changed the battery, the light stayed in memory, erased, the machine posted. Let's say we have done everything, but in my opinion, we will have to replace the clutch because the pedal does not spring back as quickly as it should. It's spongy. So we will change the clutch, and we have also realized that there is a small noise at the rear, in the sense that every time the car is given traction, it goes thunk. This is due to the differential support. So we are going to also change that small bushing with the oil because it is an oil support. So we will also change that, mainly because it is a car meant to be sold. It has to be sold in a perfect condition. So I don't want someone to test drive it and hear tick-tock-tuck. In other words, there should be no noise. It should be top-notch, and so it will be...
And now how do I transport these? There, thanks to R2Z Auto Ricambi, my favorite rim suppliers, I quickly received at home the model with the measurements we came up with together. Their support is crucial for choosing the right size. In all this, I hurt my back bringing them to the garage.
Wheels loaded, I can't even see a thing. Let's go to Marseille Car to get them painted. It's not too far from my house either, fortunately. I'm sorry to have them painted as soon as I got them. I mean, they haven't even been taken out of the box, and I thank R2Z Auto Ricambi, as usual, the best. But the project includes a different color from the rims, so let's design...
So I unloaded these damn wheels again, which my back was starting to hate, but I must say the Ferrari 575M Maranello in the background definitely put me in a better mood. but they're still beautiful with this color. I took the opportunity to see them at work. Right now they were painting rims off a Tesla. It's always a pleasure to see professionals at work. I remind you that our S14 is at their headquarters at Marsiglio Body Shop and will soon see it finished. The guys immediately got to working on the rims of the 350Z, and Paolo was very kind to send me the shots of the paint job. Check it out, how cool.
Well, good morning. We're back again from Marseille. The rims are ready. Shall we go and see them? Go, Paul. Let us see. Oh my goodness. Do you know how well these will be above, caught and loaded again?
Luckily at Pinogomi they are professionals and they were able to mount my tires without damaging the rims in the slightest. Unfortunately, you know that sometimes tire dealers can be a bit rough and break everything.
Yes, bro.
The attention to detail though is something I greatly appreciate. Look at these wonderful tubes they put. I can't wait to see them installed.